Sussman.
Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you tonight as an able student, not a disabled student. My name is Sussman, and it's an honor to be speaking before all of you here tonight. Let's jump back to 6th grade, when I was thought to be quote-unquote disabled. Disabled came with the following criteria. I was told I couldn't read, I was taken out of the classroom and made to feel like there was something wrong with me, and I was told I would never go to college. Okay. Negative labels are destructive. Being labeled disabled was an absolute disaster. I became paranoid and I was misunderstood. Most importantly, my world was full of fear, anxiety, and stress. But Eagle Hill saved my life. The teachers at Eagle Hill went all the way back to square one. They held my hand and took me through the learning process one step at a time. They recreated my world. They gave me confidence and eliminated fear, anxiety, and stress from the equation. For the first time in my life, I learned something. I learned something every day, over and over again, until I was ready to take the next step. It's the school that changed my life. I became a confident student who was given the tools to pursue my education and develop essential life skills that made me who I am today. It was all of these aspects that prepared me for what was to come. After my time at Eagle Hill, I attended the Foreman School, a college preparatory boarding and day school in Litchfield, Connecticut, that also caters to students who learn differently. Using my skills developed at Eagle Hill, I was able to implement them at Foreman and continue to be successful. Now, fast forward to the college selection process. Even though I was told I would never go to college, I set my standards high to achieve the dream to attend a university. I knew I was ready to go outside of my comfort zone and go to a mainstream school because of the confidence and foundation that Eagle Hill helped give to me. I went to visit 11 schools with my father, each with a learning program. But I always knew that there weren't those same support systems in the workplace. So I wanted to challenge myself to work without an LD support system. I had been 8 years out of the mainstream. This was a big risk. But Eagle Hill gave me the confidence to believe in myself. It was honestly the scariest thing I've ever done. but I owe it to Eagle Hill for showing me the way. Today, I'm attending Roger Williams University. At the beginning of each semester, I sit down with all of my professors individually, and I give them the spiel on how Jacob Sussman learns. After that, we're on the same page. This is just one of the many strategies that I use while attending the mainstream school. Eagle Hill taught me how to advocate for myself. I'm at Roger Williams because I embraced my difference in learning and used it as an asset because I have developed the skills necessary to make choices that are in concert with my goals. I have to advocate for myself. Having an LD in the mainstream school is not easy, but it's also not impossible. Napoleon Hill famously said in his book, Think and Grow Rich, if your mind can conceive it, you can achieve it. And that I did. The label that I have now embraced is leader. I am the founder and president of the Roger Williams University Hillel, where I created the center of the Jewish community on campus. I am the president and founder of the Roger Williams University Triathlon team. I am a triathlete where focus, determination, and consistency are critical. Just the other day, I was chosen to represent Team USA for triathlon in Israel for the 20th Maccabee Games in 2017. Nice. By the way, it's no coincidence that my first cross-country race I ever ran was right here. I I'm also an entrepreneur, where my creativity and passion have a chance to express themselves. I am one of the founders of a new company called Seego. Having already established ourselves, we are now looking to gain funding within the next 6 months. And if anyone is out there listening to us, come see me after this team. Thank you. So, I just described to you my story, but there are other stories. There are the stories of the parents. There are parents sitting in this audience who are thinking about their son and or daughter who don't know whether they can get through this year, whether they can get through middle school, high school, let alone college. I am here to tell you that Eagle Hill will get them there. This is the place. This is the place that builds strong foundations. Imagine your child's education like the building of a house. Without a strong foundation, the house will crumble. Eagle Hill builds that foundation so strong that when your child is ready to take on high school, they are armed with the skills they learned while at this school and can implement them so they can continue to build that house from high school to college and beyond. I can assure you that the valuation of this house is priceless. Thank you for your time.